Hey there, it's Wasted Potential 616 with another comic review. It's going to be an all Avengers comic book episode. So let's get started. New Avengers 59. Now, I've been a bit frustrated with this comic. I do enjoy it, but you know, it suffers from a lot of Bendis books. It gets a bit too kind of wordy, not in the sense that there's too much writing, but just too much dialogue and not enough going on. Also, some of the stuff in the storyline doesn't really make sense. It's been okay, but not great. Needed room for improvement. This was a really entertaining read. It's also quite a historic issue because this team of Avengers actually come up with a plan. It's been a criticism of this book that the Avengers, they just rush headlong into things, which they have been doing. And this time, in order to save Luke Cage, they actually came up with a plan. It wasn't a particularly amazing plan, but it made sense. It was logical, and it worked. And there was a nice flow to this comic, which previous issues have lacked. It was quite fast paced. It still had Bendis' witty and clever dialogue, but that dialogue was put into a fast paced situation rather than sort of just sitting around discussing things, not planning, just discussing. But this was good. It had a lot of cameos. They got some help from a lot of Luke Cage's friends. Got to see Dr. Widow, Daredevil, Iron Man, Iron Fist, excuse me, to name but a few. It was good. Doctor Strange is back in it, just making an appearance. It was an entertaining read. This was good. It gives me hope about the next. About this title. I've said I've been looking forward to the sort of old Avengers coming back, but what title are they going to appear in? Is this still going to carry on as the new Avengers, this sort of street level Avengers? I don't know, but this has improved. I've enjoyed this. The artwork by Stuart Immonen, I'm not sure. It was good as well. Served its purpose. You can draw nice action scenes. The layout's good. Not one of my favourite artists, but good. I enjoyed this. Dark Avengers issue 11. This was very good as well. Dark Avengers can be a bit hit and miss. This was good. The last page of the last issue was a bit misleading. It had Molecule Man surrounded by lots of villains. Mephisto, Zarathos, Enchantress, among others. It turns out that they're sort of his constructs to sort of keep him happy. But basically, he just confronts Norman Osborn and the other Avengers separately, Dark Avengers, and you get to see how Norman Osborn ticks a little bit, what messes him up, and all the characters were handled really well in this. It was fun to see these characters sort of screwed around with, and especially Norman Osborn, and this sort of leading into Norman Osborn's possible breakdown. And I'll be interested to see how they actually deal with the Molecule Man. There's a bit of history on Agent Hand, who's like Norman Osborn's right-hand woman, and I kind of thought it was a bit pointless at first. But then later on in the issue, it sort of shows her, and she has to take control, command, and she makes a big decision at the end. And it all kind of makes sense why they had that bit, to sort of establish her a bit more as a character. I enjoyed this. It wasn't anything particularly new. We've seen these sort of omnipotent characters in the past, almost godlike, Scarlet Witch was pretty much like that towards the end. It's good, it's interesting. The artwork's beautiful. Mike Diodato's art's great, and then Greg Horn did some painted stuff, some artwork, which was sort of showing Norman Osborn as Spider-Man, sort of showing his nightmare. You know, it was good. It was good, and it was written really well. I thought the characterization was good. Molecule Man was believable. Norman Osborn was written well. Yeah, everyone. Yeah, it was good. I did enjoy it. So Bendis, you're doing alright at the moment. Okay, the Mighty Avengers. Bit of a change of pace, actually. You know, it's done by Dan Slott. As I've said in the past, this comic feels like an older Avengers title, more of a classic feel. And this is the conclusion to the Unspoken storyline. And this is just great. It has loads of Avengers, past and present, teaming up to fight, you know, an almost impossible threat. Good teamwork, using, you know, Hank Pym uses his brain a bit. The characters are great, you know. I mean, Hercules is written well in this. He's a great fun character. Madama's Cho, Hawkeye, also Ronan. This was just really good. If you're not picking this up and you're an Avengers fan, I really think you should. This is classic Avengers fare, but with a new twist. It's really good. I wish I could say more, but I think I'm running out of time. But this is good, and this touches on a lot of continuity, a lot of previous storylines. Not so much that you need to know them, but if you do, it's some nice touches. Some really cool stuff going on with Quicksilver here, and the last page where he confronts the Inhumans is really good, but not in the way you might think. This is really good stuff. Very underrated series, I think. Anyway, I'll leave it at that, and catch you guys later.